And we're back! Today we're gonna try to get through Bryce and Nathan. And hopefully see what happens next. I don't know. But let's start with Bryce. Hey there, Bryce.
I'm Bryce Hemmings. You must be the new doctor. Did you know Dr. Dekker?
No. I didn't know Dr. Dekker.
He was an antagonistic psycho.
Oh, okay.
I hope you're not from the same school of thought.
Why was he a psycho?
I didn't really like Dr. Dekker, and for quite a few reasons, actually. I'd rather talk about my own problems for now, though, if you don't mind.
That's fine. What are your problems?
Originally, I was suffering with depression. Work was piling up. I kept missing deadlines. I wasn't used to all the failure. I got depressed.
Okay. Why did you get depressed?
You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks, but it can be very stressful. There's a trend going towards burial rather than cremation again. And as well as running out of space, we're running out of competent gravediggers. At least ones that can use a shovel, that is. I'm not feeling anywhere near as depressed as I used to, though. Not since I got the extra hour.
Extra hour, that's probably important. Okay. Do you like being a grave digger?
I'm a grave digger, Doctor. And people are dying quicker than we can bury them.
That's a lovely thought. Yeah, I should probably ask about the extra hour?
At midnight each day, time as you know it freezes. In my world, it just slows down to almost a stop. But I don't. I'm free to wander around and do as I please. An hour later, normal reality continues. It's my very own midnight hour.
Why at midnight?
I don't know.
Time slows down?
I can't help you there.
Time freezes?
In the hour, people are pliable. They don't move. But I can move them. As soon as my hour is up, they start moving again, as if nothing has changed at all.
House officer, ooh. People don't move?
I do a lot of work in my extra hour. I move people into graves.
Oh. How is your work? Right. Do you like an extra hour? That doesn't make sense. Why do you think you have an extra hour? Come on.
At midnight each day, time as you know it freezes. In my world, it just slows down to almost a stop. But I don't. I'm free to wander around and do as I please. An hour later, normal reality continues. It's my very own midnight hour.
Where do you wander?
That's meaningless to me.
Well, it's a little bit rude. Where do you go during your extra hour? Come on. What do you do?
I'm not sure what you're asking me. Can you be more specific?
Sure. Why do you put people in graves?
You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks, but it can be very stressful.
Probably right.
There's a trend going towards burial rather than cremation again. And as well as running out of space, we're running out of competent gravediggers. At least ones that can use a shovel, that is. I'm not feeling anywhere near as depressed as I used to, though. Not since I got the extra hour.
Why are you stressed? Why was it stressful? Ah, come on.
Originally, I was suffering with depression. Work was
Deadlines.
piling up. I kept missing deadlines. I wasn't used to all the failure. I got depressed. Apparently, I've gone a little mad. For me, I have 25-hour days.
Did Dr. Dekker think you gone mad?
Is that something I should know about?
Yeah, probably. Did I ask them? Yeah, I did ask that lines. Failure? How did Dr. Dekker diagnose you? How's that under deadlines?
I didn't really like Dr. Dekker, and for quite a few reasons, actually. I'd rather talk about my own problems for now, though, if you don't mind. Dr. Dekker would say one thing and do another. He would push me to do things I didn't want to do. He was getting worse towards the end. I'm surprised he didn't kill himself. I know you're asking questions to try and get a bearing, but I'd rather not talk about that now.
Sorry.
Let's just enjoy the getting to know you phase before the ugliness kicks in.
Okay. I was just like, tell me about yourself. Yeah, I figured that was part of it. Do you like the... I already asked this, didn't I?
At midnight each day, time as you know it freezes. In my world, it just slows down to almost a stop. But I don't. I'm free to wander around and do as I please. An hour later, normal reality continues. It's my very own midnight hour.
Do as you please.
In the extra hour, I mainly catch up with work. It's a godsend. Sometimes I play chess against myself. It relaxes and strengthens the mind all at once. I like chess. I still play sometimes when I can find an opponent. There's nothing more satisfying than planning scores of moves in advance and then watching things unfold as you saw them. I shouldn't have told anyone about the Queen.
The what?
I stumbled across a relic myself. An ancient chess piece. The Queen, I believe. The best chess piece. The most freedom of movement. But they took it away immediately and proclaimed the whole east side of Henley Church a protected site of archaeological importance, which means we're not allowed to use it until the archaeologists are finished. I wish I hadn't told anyone.
Okay. Relic? Henley Church?
I have no knowledge of that.
Archaeologists.
That doesn't...
I can't spell things. That doesn't have follow-up.
I like chess. I still play sometimes when I can find an opponent. There's nothing more satisfying than planning scores of moves in advance and then watching things unfold as you saw them. I shouldn't have told anyone about the Queen.
Watching things unfold?
I do like to be in control, but then I suppose most people do. Nobody wants life to carry them along helplessly. Everyone wants to kick against it and make their own way. Do you like to be in control, Doctor?
Yes. Yes, I do like to be in control.
If you like being in control, you'll have a tough time here. I saw it with Dr. Dekker. Such control, such stability. But he unraveled at the end.
Unraveled?
He couldn't keep control of everything, of everyone. He just set us up like dominoes, but we all toppled in unexpected ways. You'll find it all out in time, Doctor. Just not today. Can't have your head exploding, can we?
You're a little creepy, aren't you? Curious! Woo! All the achievements. Okay. Still red, so... But that, like, knocked out a couple things, I think. Except for this,
At
still.
midnight each day, time as you know it freezes. In my world, it just slows down to almost a stop. But I don't. I'm free to wander around and do as I please. An hour later, normal reality continues. It's my very own midnight hour.
Do you like being free?
Sorry, I don't know anything about...
Why does time stop?
I don't have any...
Why does time freeze? When did you start getting the midnight hour?
It's a bizarre thing to know you have an extra hour every day. I rarely ever sleep until after midnight now, so I can appreciate the extra time. I get a lot of work done in that time. I'm completely caught up. The depression is no longer an issue. 25 hours is a blessing for me. But apparently, it's not real, and I'm insane for thinking it is. What do you think, Doctor?
Why isn't it real?
I thought it would be too early to make a diagnosis, but it's good you're having a go anyway.
Great. Oh, look, the 2 stars from Extra Hour went away. You're no longer depressed?
You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks, but it can be very stressful.
What are the
There's
perks?
a trend
It's
going
probably
towards
the question.
burial rather than cremation again. And as well as running out of space,
Well,
we're running
cremation.
out of competent gravediggers. At least ones that can use a shovel, that is. I'm not feeling anywhere near as depressed as I used to, though. Not since I got the extra hour.
Okay.
I'm pro-cremation. Not just because I don't have to dig a grave. They still need a hole for the interment of ashes. It's more dignified, like you're becoming one with the universe again. Rotting in a wooden box. Even if you turn completely into atoms, how would you escape? Even bits of the universe get lonely, I'd imagine.
Becoming one with the universe?
We're all alone to some extent, don't you think? I don't have any friends, so I suppose that makes me lonely. In the midnight hour, though, I have as many friends as I like. Do you have a favorite celebrity, Doctor? In the hour, I could take a picture of myself with them, like we're the best of friends.
Like while they're sleeping or something? Why don't you have any friends?
No.
What do you... Yeah, celebrities are cool.
That doesn't... You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks.
Oh, right, I was asked with the perks. What are the perks?
That's meaning.
Damn it. What are the perks of being a gravedigger?
You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks, but it can be very stressful. There's a trend going towards burial rather than cremation again.
How are we running out of space?
Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
Burial?
We're all alone to some extent, don't you think? I don't have any friends, so I suppose that makes me lonely. In the midnight hour, though, I have as many friends as I like. Do you have a favorite celebrity, Doctor? In the hour, I could take a picture of myself with them, like we're the best of friends.
Yes, I do have a favorite celebrity.
I have no knowledge of...
Lonely?
You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks, but it can be very stressful. There's a trend going towards burial rather than cremation again. And as well as running out of space, we're running out of competent gravediggers. At least ones that can use a shovel, that is. I'm not feeling anywhere near as depressed as I used to, though. Not since I got the extra.
More time?
Is that something I should know about?
Competent grave digger?
Henley Church, where I work, is located on an old Norman motte and bailey. You can't use mechanical diggers or excavators there in case you destroy a relic.
Right. Destroy a relic? Wait. Cool.
No. Henley Church, where I work, is located on an old Norman motte and bailey. You can't use mechanical diggers or excavators there in case you destroy a relic.
Norman Mott.
Allegedly, Henley Church is located on an old Norman motte and bailey castle. I say allegedly because a relic was found and dated around that century, but the archaeologists haven't found any further proof as yet.
Proof? Castle?
I don't have it. Henley Church, where I work, is located on an old Norman motte and bailey. You can't use mechanical diggers or excavators there in case you destroy a relic. I can't help you there.
Yeah. Destroy relics? I know, I asked that already. What do you know about Henley?
Henley Church is relatively small. Well, for the number of bodies they expect us to pack into the ground, it's relatively small. The whole building was once owned by Scientologists. But they handed it back to the community as a tax break, I believe. Or they'd finished doing whatever it was they wanted to do with it. I'm not sure I believe in any religion anymore. I used to believe in God. Not anymore.
It's okay.
There are too many religions to pick from, don't you think?
Yes, there are too many religions.
I have no knowledge of that.
That's what religion's wrong. Wait, is that a follow-up?
Allegedly, Henley Church is located
I didn't click on that.
Then we agree. Have you watched Zeitgeist, Doctor? Some of it is believable, and the part about most religions stemming from the same basic facts. It's more likely they've all got it wrong than one of them has got it right.
True. Oh, he is yellow. Good, because I'm pretty much done with you. I don't want to pop off to talk to you anymore. Alright. Hey. Nathan.
I'm Nathan Peel. I'm a supermarket worker from, well, hell, really.
Why hell?
I imagine what I'm experiencing now might be a type of hell. Not everyone burns in flames with the devil on their back. I'm hoping you can make sense of my problem.
Okay, sure. What's your problem?
It's like those montages you get in movies. Time passes, you wake up, shave, if you feel like it, shower, get dressed. What's the point? You get this day over and over. Nothing changes. Am I in purgatory, Doctor?
No, you are not in purgatory.
Because I'm stuck between this day and the next. Most of the time, anyway.
Time passes?
You asked me that yesterday. I didn't have an answer for you then either.
What do you mean I asked you that yesterday?
I don't have an answer to that question.
You're useless.
It's like those montages you get in movies. Time passes, you wake up, shave, if you feel like it, shower, get dressed. What's the point? You get this day over and over. Nothing changes. Am I in purgatory, Doctor? Sometimes it looks different. Sometimes the birdsong will change, or the weather will be less bleak. Or that person who nodded at you yesterday doesn't do it today. But it doesn't usually change. You need a tragic event to change. Like a murder.
Okay, great. Tragic event?
I didn't see the driver. It was my fault. I pulled out and the lorry just rammed me.
Oh my god.
Hannah. She was sat next to me. I was in shock, obviously. And when I came to, she was so close to me. It was like she was trying to hug me. But it wasn't right. Not natural. Bits of metal pushing through. That was 5 years ago.
Okay, who is Hannah?
My fiancée. My childhood sweetheart. We met at secondary school. She was head girl. I was the quiet one.
Mm-hmm.
She liked computer games, so I instantly fell for her.
As you
I
do.
proposed in Goldshire. She said she didn't
Wait,
date
what?
elves, so I leveled up to a human necromancer and asked again. Sorry, it's Warcraft. I spent a lot of time on there.
Okay, sorry, that's hilarious. Goldshire? In?
We played World of Warcraft a lot together. I guess it's not the cool thing to do anymore. But we had a lot of memories there. To be honest, it reminds me a lot
Good
of
times.
life now. The same thing over and over again. Bring me X bunnies to make a stew. Y badger teeth. Rinse, repeat. Maybe I'm just grinding life.
I think we all think that, huh? Oh, man. Grinding life?
I'm not really fit for work anymore. I work in produce at the local supermarket.
I mean,
That
he's
mainly
not
involves
wrong.
lifting heavy crates of fruit and veg into place for people to buy, and doing that over and over again. My muscles don't seem to have grown much. I think that maybe I'm not aging. When the day resets, I just reset with it. I used to be a builder.
Okay, the day resets?
I don't know anything about it.
Why did I do the the reset?
What? I don't know.
What? Damn. Alright.
I'm not really fit for work anymore. I work in produce at the local supermarket. That mainly involves lifting heavy crates of fruit and veg into place for people to buy, and doing that over and over again. My muscles don't seem to have grown much. I think that maybe I'm not aging. When the day resets, I just reset with it. I used to be a builder.
Tell me about your work.
I don't know. Sorry.
You don't know your work. Why does the day reset?
Sorry. Got nothing.
Okay. Tell me about Dr. Dekker.
Dr. Dekker was a complex man. I spent a lot of time with him, but he won't remember it that way.
Why wouldn't he remember that?
As far as Dr. Dekker was concerned, we had Monday, then moved on to Tuesday. But me, I had Monday 5, 10, 50 times before I got to Tuesday.
Were you repeating the day?
No. Sorry.
Okay. How? Over and over?
I don't have anything to say about that. I didn't see the driver. It was my fault. I pulled out and the lorry just rammed me. Well, Hannah. She was sat next to me. I was in shock, obviously. And when I came to, she was so close to me. It was like she was trying to hug me. But it wasn't right. Not natural. It's a metal pushing through her. That was 5 years ago.
Do you remember things? 5 years ago?
I was fine for quite a while after the accident. Well, being treated for depression. I thought I was cured.
It always goes back
It
to
was only recently
depression.
after meeting Dr. Dekker that I had
these
a
things.
strange deja vu. I'm exhausted. Doctor, is our time up?
Dude, it hasn't been that long.
I do suffer from depression, but it's not very surprising, is it?
He really isn't.
I used to get fatigue, too. Just overwhelming tiredness. I don't really get that anymore. I've just learned to accept that this is my life now.
What is your life now?
I can't. What? You
Tired?
asked me that yesterday. I didn't have an answer.
Ah! I feel like I was gonna ask something, but then I forgot.
I'm not really fit for work anymore. I work in produce at the local supermarket.
Okay. Why aren't you fit for work?
I don't know.
Supermarket.
Dr. Dekker was a complex man. I spent a lot.
Complex man?
I saw the conflict that Dr. Dekker was going through. Let's just say you might look back on your life and think there's nothing you would have done differently. No 2 days were alike for him in the end. Like he couldn't decide what to do with himself.
Okay, well, stars for this went away. Yeah, I figured. Conflict?
He was like a kid in a sweet shop. He had so many options, he didn't know what to do. I suppose if you take too long picking, all your options run away.
Okay.
As far as Dr. Dekker was concerned, we had Monday, then moved on to Tuesday. But me, I had Monday 5, 10, 50 times before I got to Tuesday.
50 times?
I don't have anything to say.
Repeating the day?
Sorry.
Oh. Monday.
I watched that Bill Murray film, Groundhog Day, to see if there's any clues.
Oh, I know that
To see
movie.
if there's any clues. That's how bad it's gotten. I'm looking for a cure in a Hollywood movie. Can you help me, Doctor?
So your day is looping. Clues?
I don't have an answer to that question.
Movies?
Most of my days are blur. I'm not sure if it's the sleeping tablets I'm on or just how I've learned to switch off.
Sleeping tablets.
I'm on temazepam. Dr. Dekker prescribed them for me. He thought I would sleep through to a whole new day. I didn't. I watched that Bill Murray film, Groundhog Day, to see if there's any clues. That's how bad it's gotten. I'm looking for a cure in a Hollywood movie. Can you help me,
Did I
Doctor?
ask cure? Oh, yes, I can help.
I don't know how, but thank you, Doctor. This is our first time around, and I trust you.
Aw, thanks. Cure?
No, sorry.
Groundhog Day. Okay, yeah. We're on. Let's talk about the
I didn't
event
see
again.
the driver. It was my fault. I pulled out, and the lorry just...
Well, I have an idea.
I've been shrunk for that already.
Thank you.
If I had that day again, I wouldn't make the same mistake. Hannah would still be alive. We'd probably have a family by now. I haven't had any relationships since then.
Well, we finally got through all 5 of them. So then next time I will continue to the next day, I guess. Well, see what happens.